Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is now the end of the year, which means it is time for me to start planning for my 2023. And in this case, I love to start the new year or, finish off the previous year and go into the new year strong by creating a vision board. This is a great time for me to start thinking about goals that I want to set and things like that, and just start visualizing them through a vision board. And so for many years, I have done a physical vision board by printing out different photos and things like that, even quotes sometimes, just depending on what I'm thinking. And I put that up above my desk and so that I see that every day. However, last year I actually did a phone vision board, which you can see right here. And so I actually really like that because I also look at my phone every single day. And it was just like a nice way to put everything together into one image that I see every single day. And I have it with me no matter where I go. So I wanted to keep doing this phone vision board for, at least this year again. Who knows what I'll be doing next year. But it has been working. Honestly, a lot of the things that I had on that vision board did come true, like my trip to Paris and Gdańsk, which I do have videos about that if you want to see those travel vlogs. But anyway, that's besides the point. And there were many other things that came true or are very, very close to coming true. And so I do firmly believe in the power of visualization and manifestation. And I love creating these vision boards. And for that reason, I'm going to be working on the 2023 vision board, but I wanted to walk you through my process and how to best, get aligned with your goals and everything that you're doing so that you can manifest your dream life, but also put it all into a photo that you can see every day, or just like a canvas, let's say. You put it all into a canvas that you can see every day so you can really manifest that dream life. Anyway, the first thing that I do is really get clear on my goals and what I want to accomplish in 2023. So for that, I just list out in a notes, like in my computer's notes, I just list out my 2023 goals, whether that is career goals, personal goals, travel goals, literally anything that you can think of, I just write down. But I would encourage you to make them goals that you are categorizing so that you can really think them through and just plan for them. So I like to think of career goals and then list out like 2 to 3 things that I want to accomplish. Or maybe I really want to travel next year to a specific place, so that's one of my travel goals, but I also want to visit another place or something. And so I started adding these goals into those categories so I can get really, really clear on what exactly I want. And then I'm going to go into Pinterest and find some images that reflect those goals. Also, sometimes I use my own personal photos if it's something that I've already done, or for some reason I've taken a photo of that thing and I just want to, make it even more realistic by using a photo of myself or a photo that I have taken so that I can really just visualize it even more. For example, if one of your goals is to run a marathon and you have done that before, or you've run 10Ks before, anything like that, you can always use a photo of yourself running if you have one, because it makes it even more realistic that you are running and you can visualize yourself doing that instead of just this random person from Pinterest who is running. So I highly recommend that when it comes to certain goals that you already have sort of an image for. I would just suggest using those instead. Anyway, once I've listed out my goals and I'm very clear on what I want to put on that vision board, I go on Pinterest and I start searching for those things. So for example, last year I was really looking for Paris things because I wanted to plan my trip to Paris for 2022. And so I literally just searched Paris aesthetic photos, and that's what I ended up putting on my vision board. This upcoming year, I would love to visit the snow again. I've really been missing it. And so I'm just gonna put up a photo of Switzerland because I would love to go to Switzerland and visit the snow there and just like the Christmas markets and everything like that. So that's one of the photos that I'm putting. Anyway, you get the gist. Just go through Pinterest and just download any photos that you can think of that relate to the goals that you're trying to set. And so just search for them, scroll as far as you need to in order to find that photo that really speaks to you, and just download that one, because then you're going to put it onto a Canva document. Now, once you've downloaded the images, I go onto Canva and I create a document, a blank document that is in the size of my phone wallpaper. So I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and so I search for those specs. But I would encourage you, to find what phone you have and find for the wallpaper size for that one. I literally just Google phone model wallpaper size. Now specifically for the 14 Pro Max is 1290 by 2796 pixels. So if you have a 14 Pro Max, there you have it. But again, you can search for your own specific phone model so you find the wallpaper that fits the right size. Once you have that together, I literally put all the images into that Canva document and I start aligning them based on whatever I want and feel like it. I will say it does take a couple tries sometimes. Like there's been times for this past wallpaper for 2022 that I downloaded, and I wasn't too happy with how it looked with like, you know, the date and the time and everything. So I would like realign some things again until I was happy with it. But for the most part, it doesn't take too many tries. I would just put together all the images and start aligning them with what feels right to you. When you see it, you're like, wow, I really love this. And then download it and see if it actually looks good once it's actually on your phone as a wallpaper. If not, don't be afraid to like rearrange some things, you know, play around with it. But for the most part, that is the gist of creating a vision board for your phone. It's super simple, super straightforward. And I think really the most time consuming process is figuring out your goals and then finding images for it, because sometimes we're not 100% clear on our goals and what we want to accomplish or what we want to visualize for the new year. And so I would really encourage you to do that and make sure that they're personal to you and something that you truly want, not something that you're doing because somebody else said that that was their goal or because somebody in your life is telling you that that should be your goal. These are things that are for you. So I do encourage you to sit down with yourself for a while and really think this through. Ask yourself what you truly want, and when you start getting those answers, really just acknowledge the fact that this is something that you want. And if it's starting to feel like, I don't know if I want this, this is just coming to my mind because, you know, my mom said that I should be doing this for the new year, that might not be for you. And that's totally okay. It's your life and you should be visualizing the things that make you happy and that make you feel good about yourself. Okay, well, that is my process for creating my vision board for my phone. Once I'm done, I download it and I put it as my wallpaper. And this is the end result of my 2023 vision board. Hope you can see some of it there, but yes, I'm very excited. This is what I do every year. Like I said, starting last year before it was just like a printed thing, but I'm really enjoying this more because like I said, I get to see it every day and then it's like a nice little reminder of like, okay, these are my goals for this year. So I hope this was helpful and I hope that it inspired you to create your 2023 vision board. If you have any questions, please leave that in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.